So how do you tell if you're actually good looking? Hey dude, do you think you're good looking? Last night, while brainstorming dating tips for my friends last night, suddenly a thought crossed my mind. Whenever I talk to my friends about dating tricks, there are always comments like these below. If you're good looking, you can basically ignore everything else. All you have to do is look good. Then play it easy. I can tell my friends understand. In dating, looking pretty much trumps everything else. But when I check the back end, I got a lot of similar messages. That's the group still messaging with silence. Messages from friends like these. Brother Kai, what should I do when she asks all hot and cold? Brother Kai, what should I do when she never replies? At this point, I realize most guys don't even know how good looking they actually are. They're so good looking, but still can't figure out what they want. Isn't that a waste? So today, Brother Kai has a clever way to rate them. I'll help guys figure out how attractive they really are. As we conclude this video, I've got 3 quick tips for you to help you look your best. Anyone who wants them can grab them. If you don't get easily offended, feel free to share your photo in the comments so others can give you some feedback. Since my fans tend to be pretty straightforward, to explain this better, let's discuss how the scoring works. It's just the initial impression. Remember, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If 2 people have been acquainted for some time, your strong personality might skew the scoring system. Emotional intelligence matters more than looks. However, guys without great looks might feel let down. Just a head from Kai. Approach with a cool head. Brace yourself emotionally. Let's start with guys below a thirst of 10. It's tricky to describe these guys. They're not unattractive per se, but they do make people feel sorry for them. While not particularly striking looking and have bad habits. Hunched over with bad posture and picking nose, casually across their legs without a care, starting off badly and then making it worse, that's pretty much self-sabotage. Walking down the street, no one even looks his way. Not enough, it might give girls the impression he's incredibly resilient. A guy as attractive as they come, if you never dated anyone, and you've had fewer than 7 close friends of the opposite sex, you're basically stuck at average looks. So let's talk about bad habits, even though it's nowhere near the level of 3 out of 10. Let's talk about mouth breathing. Still, things like letting your hair air dry are among those habits. Their hair is usually just spiky or unevenly cut. It looks unkempt and messy. Or just someone like a Jew. The same awkward looking hairstyle. It's rough but not a total disaster. Later on, there are minor flaws but nothing major. All of this makes the guys in this category not so handsome, but they're unattractive in a memorable way. Take, for instance, mouth breathing causing lips to protrude. When hair dries naturally, hairlines tend to rise. Once you get used to it, it might not be attractive, but it's unforgettable. Once you get used to it, it may not be attractive, but it's unforgettable. Then there are those considered above average. Compared to those with lower attractiveness, they're more presentable. At first sight, they're not bad looking, but not memorable either. They lack distinct features, but their look doesn't hurt them. Their wardrobe leans toward neutral tones, black, white, gray, with occasional pops of color. They don't approach women casually, and no one else seems interested either. While they do have some opposite-sex acquaintances, most of their interactions are strictly professional. Outside of work, they don't maintain close ties with anyone. Starting strong but slacking later. Yep, they're the ultimate example of better safe than sorry. When these guys meet someone they fancy, it doesn't take much for them to fall in love. Lacking experience with dating or been in 1 or 2 relationships, you tend to idealize women in an unrealistic way. You're quick to idealize them beyond reality. One word from her and you're head over heels. You think she's the one. But when you check the chat history, you'll notice all the conversations revolve around her. They're either complaints or complaints. You want to be proactive but struggle to find things to say. You resort to robotic questions like, are you there? Did you eat? Did you sleep? In short, your conversations end up looking like this. Hey, are you around? How about eating? When he vents, comfort him. When seeking reassurance, guide him. In between, there are some silly memes and your heartfelt messages. Essentially, they go through a month's worth of chats like this. Kaiji can only say, man, snap out of it. This isn't dating, not even remotely. You're just there for him, acting like his groupie or emotional dumping ground. This happens a lot to guys who lack self-awareness. Some guys find it odd. Why would girls who don't like me share all this with me? Because you're seen as an easy-to-deal-with guy. Not as sly or tricky as the good-looking ones. Not many girls can match his level. And he's not feeling much stress. Plus, he enjoys perks of being part of a supportive crowd. Moving on to the middle of the row guys. When it comes to group size, turns out they're the biggest group. Nickname pretty good looking. Looks good naturally, stays fit, and takes care of skin. Some get a strong start. One misstep can erase it all. All starts with nothing going their way, while the overachiever is penalized. Spring blue and autumn chrysanthemums each have charm. These kinds of guys, they can hold their own against good-looking guys, as long as they don't do anything over the top. And furtherly, girls usually won't turn them down. Average-looking guys around gorgeous women are usually among the best in this group. If you got friends like that, definitely take note. Someone with average looks can still shine with personality alone. And then there are guys with above average looks. Most regular guys fall into this category. They're either rising stars with potential or lucky guys with devoted admirers. With this level of attractiveness, he's considered handsome. His serious look is mysterious, and his smile reminds of a popular star. Girls usually find him approachable and may invite him for dinner or a movie. He might just make it onto the school's love confession wall. On the streets, girls may blush and glance at him more than once. Naturally, others will take advantage of this attractiveness. With his good looks, it gives him an edge. Extreme relationships wouldn't be a challenge for him. It's no big deal for him. Yeah, but the great looks, but it also draw in some opportunists. He's not easily fooled. Controlling girls might take advantage of him. After all, happiness and heartbreak don't always go hand in hand. By the time they reach the end, they still dream of finding true love, but fears committing to someone. Countless heartbreaks. They become experts at handling such situations. Time and pain teach resilience. In truth, there's no such thing as a born villain, but when hurt enough times, a good-looking guy often turns into one. By the end, it's all about the average guys. Whether they depend on others or prove themselves. Wu Dian embodies the spirit of loneliness. Guys who reach this level of attractiveness can proudly say, Wudi, I must feel incredibly lonely. He's the embodiment of someone stared at without reason. A constant recipient of love letters. The leading man in every girl's dreams. Kind of like a Cantonese-speaking mysterious figure. Zhou's home known as the Five Lines House. Zack, the Titan player. Looks like this can make anyone stand out instantly. Posing a photo becomes an unattainable goal for others. Good looks aren't just about attracting the opposite sex. From childhood to adulthood, he's always the standout in any competition. Looks good comes with serious advantages. But there is one downside. Some of the quieter guys who are good looking might seem intimidating to women. And Chen the unattainable idols girls can only look up to. 不断 people think he's always dating someone new. But deep down he knows he's all alone. Just him. Maybe this is their ultimate struggle. For guys scoring over 8 out of 10, those guys are practically gods among men. I can't even begin to imagine. They don't see themselves as gods. They're proud to be solid 7s and 8s. Ultimately, it's 3 parts destiny and 7 parts effort. A temporary score isn't everything. All it takes is the courage to put in the work. You can definitely become the kind of guy girls want to invite. The key to charm, posture. Some guys are tall, good-looking, and exude confidence, but every day he slouches and sticks his neck out like he's trying to be a giraffe. Check out some celebrities. They may not be super tall, but they've got presence. The truth is, it's all about their posture. I asked a friend I trust about it. He let me in on a little known secret. That means standing close to the wall. Sure, your head should feel like it's being pulled forward. It's as if someone is tugging them up and down. Just place the paper between these. Balance a book on your head. Hold chopsticks in your mouth. Stick with it for 5 to 10 minutes daily. Keep everything. Paper, book, and chopsticks. Once you commit to it for a while, you'll see your posture improve significantly. And your smile becomes more engaging. Step 2 to looking better, skincare. A lot of guys find it too much hassle to learn skincare. They just rinse their face instead of wash it. Some skip it entirely or only wash when they remember. Having iron all over your face and rough skin will be the result. Men don't need to stress us as much about skincare as women do. See, all you need is basic moisturizing and cleaning. Wash your face every night with a mild cleanser. Once clean, apply some basic moisturizer. Then smooth skin like a freshly boiled egg, that's the goal. A glowing complexion is possible. Step 3, how to style yourself. Styling is easy. Just keep these 16 words in mind. Balance tops and bottoms. Long top, short bottom, busy top, simple bottom. Limit yourself to 3 colors when mixing outfits. Black, white, gray, and brown go together effortlessly. Pair a loose tee shirt with cargo pants or capris. A white t-shirt with blue jeans is another timeless, comfortable combination. Hey, remember, life is fair. When one door closes, another opens. Losing something means gaining something new. Whether you're confident about your looks or not, keep moving forward. Confidence comes from finding what suits you best. In the end, life surprises us all.